What is your biggest goal in the next 5 years?
I would say my biggest goal in the next 5 years is to continue to point my two daughters to Christ. I try to do that in small ways and gentle ways, not in a way that's nagging them or making them feeling like I'm judgmental, but just constantly trying to guide them on the right path and point them to Christ.
If you could change one thing about your past, what would you change?
What would I change? Wow. Okay. I think I would change in the beginning of my marriage. I would be more inclined to be more supportive of my husband. He was trying to find out what he wanted to be when he grew up, and I just wanted him to be happy, and he was just trying to find his way. And I've learned a lot through maturing in our marriage, but I think I would have been more supportive early on in our marriage.
What's one piece of advice you could offer to someone younger?
I don't know why I keep thinking about my marriage and things, but advice to someone younger would be like a young married couple. If I could advise them, I would say to be supportive of one another, to try to have fun together, to laugh, to not go to bed angry, would be some advice I'd pass on.
If you could be famous for something, what would it be?
Besides being on stage as a rock star, which is a total dream I would have, because, yeah, I would love that. But what was the question?
If you could be famous for something, what would it be?
Oh, I think if I could be famous, it'd be so cool to be famous for charitable reasons, but then I wouldn't want anyone to know. Like, I want to do it anonymously. Like, give a whole bunch, and then, but that's not realistic. Okay. I just kindness, kind gestures, like doing something, pay it forward kind of thing, paying for someone's meal, but not, I don't need the recognition. So that's not, doesn't answer your question, because then I'm not famous. Like, I think it'd be cool to be out there that someone did this, but I would be the only one that knew it was me. Like
Yeah.
a kind gesture. I don't know if I answered that right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
What is your dream job?
So my dream job, I've actually had my dream job, and it was teaching kids. I love teaching. I feel like I never understood the whole like being called to do something until I got older, and I truly felt that was my calling. I felt that that was what I was good at, and that was what I was made to do. And I think there's different seasons of life that I was able to do that all in, and then now as my kids have gotten older, I'm able to step back a little. And I'd say I have a dream job here right now. I love where I work, and I love the people I work with.
Okay. What differences in society have you noticed over the years?
You know, I have to say the whole gay lesbian thing is just huge. I don't remember that growing up. I don't remember, it being so talked about and so out there and so visible and so common. It just feels like it's being so much more commonly accepted now.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say that's a big change that I've noticed as I've grown and aged.
What is something you wish you could change about society?
Something I wish I could change. I just wish all the negative, just to be more positive. I hate all the negative stuff, the negative ads that are on for, voting and all the election process, and just negative comments. It's like, if you can't say anything nice, just don't say anything at all. That's what I wish I could change.
How has the school system changed to you?
I don't know that the school system has changed, but I've definitely seen in some situations where parents seem to not think the teacher is right. It's like parents believe their kids and not the adult in the classroom. And so I think that's been a shift with sort of parenting. So that, I don't know if that makes sense, but.
What invention has changed your life the most?
Definitely the cell phone. I mean, just that instantly access, a computer in your hand at all time. I'm finding that my free time, I get distracted with searching and, looking at social media when I could be doing other things. So I would say definitely the cell phone.
What has been your favorite movie ever?
My favorite book was Charlotte's Web. Used to teach that in second grade. It's my all-time favorite book. But you didn't ask that. Focus. You asked me movie. I love Remember the Titans. I love a good football sports movie. And I also chick flick, hands down, Steel Magnolias.